guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be showing you guys my Kindle. I made my Kindle video in May of this year and it absolutely went bonkers. It did so well, and a lot of you were asking for like a little update on how I live it and my pros and cons and if you should get one. So I hope you guys enjoy and let's get into it. So to get started, let's talk about my Kindle. So my Kindle is a Kindle Paperwhite and it is, I believe it's either the 2021 or it's the 2022 version. Maybe it's the 2023. One of those, I forget, honestly. I didn't really know which one to get. I just remember seeing all of these videos on my TikTok on everyone decorating them and I wanted to do it so bad. And I was like, okay, everyone's getting the Paperwhite one, I'm just gonna do that. So I don't really know the difference of the Kindles, but I think some of them just have like different effects. Overall, I love this thing. Okay, when I first got it, in the video I was saying that I was really scared that it was gonna like take away the experience of reading. It wasn't the physical copy, so it's weird. It's going like electronic. Everything about that I feel like is really stupid. My reading experience is still amazing and I honestly think it's better on this sometimes. Because something happens where like, I don't know what it is. I become a god when I'm reading on this thing. I get through like 100 pages in like 40 minutes or something and I'm like, hold up, what? And it's just, I don't know what it is, but something is different from this to a regular book. I just get through this so much easier. Like I said, everyone says, a lot of people, that reason they don't want a Kindle is because they say it takes away from the experience, and I don't think that at all. I used to in the beginning, but since having one, I absolutely love it, and I'm so happy that I got it. With this, I think I've read already like 5 to 6 books or something, somewhere around there, but I get through this a lot more, and I think it's just from changing the percentage from the entire book to the chapter. It makes it like a goal that I have in my mind and I'm like, okay, I can do those 2 minutes. It's super easy to use. So when I first got this, I was like, what? Literally so easy. Turn on the button's right there. Waking up right now. Huzzah. Takes you to the library. So happy about it. I'm really glad. Personally, I'm very glad I got it. Maybe other people don't like it as much. Is it my main reading source? No. Look at all those books. No, I like using my Kindle for, one, it's a book that I don't have right now and I saw it and I go to Libby and I'm allowed to rent it. 2, I like flipping back from the hard copy to the digital. I don't know what it is. So now that I went through why I loved this, I'm gonna tell you guys pros and the cons. I have a little list here on my computer, but when I was trying to figure out the cons of this, I feel like I was just making some BS up. Like, I feel like personally, I've never had a problem with my Kindle. It's just so easy, and I feel like those cons can be some cons if they are to you, but if not, you know, you're fine. So I'm gonna go through all the pros and then I'll get to the cons. So to start with the pros, look how cute this is. Having the sage green one, which I really want now, but a lot of people have that, or the black one, and then everyone, a big viral thing to do with your Kindles is to get a clear case like I did. If you want, you can go look at that video that I posted in May, and that has, hi Rosie! So that has the case I got and then the stickers. Okay, first off, I literally did this yesterday. I was supposed to be studying, but I did my stickers. In that video, I had a ton of stickers. I think this is only 6 of them. So I did this last night. Oh my god, there's a hair in it. I'm gonna cry. This is what it looks like right now. All of these 4 right here were from a pack on Etsy, and then this bookworm one I just got. I'll put the shop right here. Love it. I think Destiny had it, but I was absolutely obsessed with it. It is so cute. And then this Hot Girls Read Books, it's also from Etsy. It's also linked in that video. So it's so cute. I think it's just perfect. Also with this hot, what is this called? A pocket, like a hot pocket. Okay, well anyways, this is also from Etsy, and this is like the cute little like flower one everyone was getting. I just got mine in pink, but yeah, I just absolutely love it. This is one of the one of the pros, I'm sorry. That's the big reason I wanted to get a Kindle. At first, I was like, I don't really think I'm gonna use my Kindle. I don't think it's gonna be of any use. I was like, ooh, I can like decorate it, and I thought that'd be really cute. So this is just so cute to me, and I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, I was thinking of maybe getting some like Christmas stickers and then like decorating it for like holidays and stuff. That would be cool. But yeah, right now I just did those and I thought they were super cute. Do you see that like piece of hair right? Anyways. That's the first one. The next one, I did talk about it in the beginning, is reading quicker. I think it's from making that like little goal with the couple minutes left of that chapter. I just think that gets me through it, and I think that's really what gets me going. But I think everyone that I've talked to about Kindles have said the exact same thing, that they read so much quicker. I think that is like a well-known thing. If you have a Kindle, you will read 100% quicker. I really think this, if you're, you know, in a book slump, if you just are a really short, like slow reader, I think get a Kindle and see how your reading experience goes. And there's also a bunch of different hacks you can do. So one of them is you can change the darkness, like the brightness of it, so you can make it darker, you can make it lighter. Another thing is you can put it in dark mode. I usually do that when it's nighttime so it's not so bright. Also, you can adjust the text and like the size of it. Mine is usually on light mode, that's how I like it, but if I'm reading at night, I know I hate reading at night because I have to turn on a light and I just want the lights off. But with this, I can just read it with dark mode on and it's perfect for me. Another thing is too that you can make your own notes on this. So you have like a little folder, like you highlight it, you just hold it and then highlight what you want, let go, and then it's highlighted. You can add little comments to it, da 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 da. But it's so nice, it's so nice. All your notes are in the same place and you can look back on them. And I feel like those are really good accommodations for everyone. Another thing is this thing is really small. Some of them are smaller, like I know Danielle got one for her birthday that's smaller than this. And yeah, my hand's pretty small, but that's the size of mine. It's just perfect. I think it's really easy to bring around and it can fit in any like carry-on. I usually do this and then I put another book in with my little book sleeve and it's absolutely perfect. After I bought my Kindle, I think it was only like $80. I think it was on a sale, and then getting the case, the stickers, the little pocket thing, whatever it's called that I can't think of the name for, was probably around 120. The price for this has definitely changed. I think it's definitely in the hundreds now, but beforehand it wasn't as expensive. And I feel like if you want your entire reading experience to change and just go to like an ebook like this, it's definitely less expensive than books. Kindle books are definitely less money than regular books. I think they're maybe $10, but other than that, they're lower than that. And if you do have to buy the book, there's that. But if not, if you have Kindle Unlimited, it's $10 a month, and then you can get any of those books that are on Kindle Unlimited. That's to say, if you want to book off of Kindle Unlimited, it's a little bit extra, so you have to kind of do the techniques for it. But I think it's definitely less money. I think like beforehand, it will be a good amount of money. When you get your Kindle, they'll ask you 2 questions. One of them will be about ads, if you want ads on it or if you don't, and then the last one will be about, oh, if you want Kindle Unlimited. For both of those I said no. I wanted to be able to show like the text of, or like the cover of the book, and then I said no to Kindle Unlimited because personally for me, I don't read on my Kindle as much, like paying $10 a month for Kindle Unlimited, because I'm not buying a book every single month. If I was, I would think of getting Kindle Unlimited, but I think the con with that is, like I said, if you're not reading a book for that month, it's just a waste of money. And also too, it doesn't give you free limitations to every book. There's a couple books that are under Kindle Unlimited, but the rest aren't. It's like, it could be a win-win, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I don't need it. Maybe in the future, if I want it, I'll get it. But I did try a free trial and I just didn't read any of the books off of that, honestly, at the time. So we'll have to see, maybe in the future I'll change. But I think if you say no ads, it is like an extra $1 or $2 or something. I know, I think for mine, there's that. But in all, I think this is definitely less expensive considering the little spree I just went on. Okay, there's also 2 things that are kind of the same thing. It's about connecting. Kindle is from Amazon, so automatically you're on to the Amazon like book list. You can type up any book that you want and it's probably there. And it'll give you the option of ebook or audio or whatever you want. Libby is exactly like that. So I have the Libby app on my phone, and what you can do is you can hit borrow. You can say get on the Kindle app and it'll take a second to load, but then in a second you can check in your Kindle and it'll be there. And I have the Kindle app and the Libby app on my phone, so once it takes me from Libby, it takes me to my Kindle app on my phone and I can see the book open. So then that's when I know that this is on my Kindle. So that's how I use it, but it's super simple to get this started and it's not on the difficult side. It has a very good battery. I've had this since May. I think I've only had to charge this 3 times. Yeah, if you use this more than I do, it might be a couple more. But seriously, I have not had to charge this thing like at all. It is such a good battery. I would be on like 90% in the summertime for like 2 weeks. And I think that's a good thing considering when you're like binging. Yeah. And then finally, I just wanted to talk real quick about how people are saying like it's not the physical copy, like it's not the same. I feel like it is the same, other than you flipping the page. And I don't know, I just feel like it's easier to hold. Still absolutely love books, and I will honestly, that's my favorite reading experience ever. If you want something easy just to hold like an iPad, I mean, this is exactly what you want. It's amazing, it's wonderful. The hardcovers obviously are everyone's heart. It's the first thing, it's what a book is. This is like a second gen, but I mean, if you want it easy and chill, I mean, here you go. Like, you know, just tap. So I pretty much just said all of the pros. I'm gonna go into the cons now. So the first one is about money. So like I was saying before, the books themselves aren't expensive at all, but for the Kindle itself, for the accessories, it's gonna be a little bit expensive. I mean, if you think like 100 is expensive, then yeah, it's probably going to be, but even for me, like I was like, it was getting up there, you know, it's still 100, which is something. It's electronic, so, but I think you're getting your money's worth. And I feel like if you're waiting for a book or something and you want to get it on here, you can go for that. I said in that first video on my Kindle that I was gonna start the first book of some series on this. If you want to do it that way so you can save some money on some big books, go ahead and you can use Libby. That's the other thing too. So you'll be saving some money by using your library and getting it on here. So I honestly think that the money thing is a very short-term problem, and it's definitely not that bad, to my opinion. Someone else, it might be a little more, but other than that, I don't have Kindle Unlimited, but I have heard some people say that with Kindle Unlimited, you actually run out of space with your books. I feel like that's kind of annoying, having to like delete books, and I haven't had to do that yet, but I don't know if it's for regular too, if it is just for Kindle Unlimited. So I just heard a couple people saying like on Book Talk that they had to like clear out their storage or something because they ran out of storage on their books, and I was kind of like, ugh, that's where it gets annoying, and that's where I feel like that's the biggest con if you do run out of storage. I don't know, that's why I want to rent books so I don't run out of storage. But yeah, that's kind of annoying, and it reminds me of electronic, and it's kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna get the book at that point. Maybe be wary about that, but, and two of these kind of go together. So the first one is obviously not having the physical copy. This was one of my concerns in the beginning because I was getting a lot of books off of this. I was spending like $8 on the books, and then if I left the book, I'd be like, now I have to go to Barnes & Noble and go buy the book. So it would be like $23 and all or something. Love it. I make my own library. I mean, as you can see, obviously. So I love having the physical copy, and there's some books to this day that I don't have the copy to because I just never got it and I read it on my Kindle. So to me, I love having the copy to be able to see my accomplishments. But I think that's the annoying part. That's why I started using Libby. But it's still annoying that like after I read the book, I'm like, okay, let me go get the book now. So I think that's still a little annoying. Finally, I was gonna talk about how Libby is like really great and all, but sometimes there's a wait. I got X, but it took me a second. So I put myself in line for the rental in October, and I just got it in November. So it took at least a month, and they only have a couple copies that they can give out, like 12, and sometimes they're stocked. And then it's a long waiting list. I definitely know for those huge books on Book Talk, they're going to be waits. That's the annoying part, especially if you really want to read it. But other than that, I absolutely love this Kindle, and the pros definitely outweigh the cons. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this gives you guys an idea of how I love my Kindle and how this was honestly the best purchase in May. It was also around my birthday and stuff, so it was like a good birthday gift for myself. But honestly, definitely get one of these. I feel like every person who reads books should definitely have it. Physical copies are absolutely brilliant and amazing, but this just comes in handy every now and then, like I said, with those other details. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you get a Kindle, let me know. Let me know in the comments what you think of your Kindle if you have one, and I will see you guys in my next video.